Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Red Devil's Advocate. We are the only ones that you should be associated with. Everyone else that claims to be a real fan is just trash. Get them out of here. Obviously, we've got Tyrone, the best forwards. It says everything.
I know, right? It says it all.
Says it all. We've got Andy with the fresh trim in the building.
Let's go, baby.
And we have Amrit as well, the flamingo, always standing on one leg. She doesn't need the other one to bang goals, unlike certain man named Marshall.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, it hasn't even started yet.
We're like 5 seconds into recording and you've like gone for violence. Gone for blood.
Let's respect my boy, yeah?
You know what I mean, bro?
He's gone level 0 with the hair, yeah? He's coming for it. He's trying to emulate Wayne Rooney, yeah? Violent Rooney. When he was kicking man and drop balls, yeah? He was missing the ball on purpose, yeah? The guy just fouled one of his own players this week and didn't say sorry. He's going for it. It's going to be a good season for Anthony.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens, but obviously I have my doubts. But obviously it's been a while since we last graced you with our presence. Last time we were leading up to the 2021 Euros. And what a run that was. Made it to the final. Certain man tried to behead other men on the pitch, and apparently that's not a red card. But I'm not a football professional, so I don't know, innit? And then every man and his cat decided to be, you know what, yeah, I'm England till I die, but racism first. So
It's so
the agendas are a bit mad, I can't lie. But yeah, obviously Sterling doing absolute bits. Sancho and Rashford given like 20 minutes each. I don't know what that agenda was about.
They were hung out to dry. To dry.
Every single
Thrown straight under the bus.
This whole like Harry Kane carrying the team, even though he scored like 3 goals.
Bro, Harry Kane
and didn't start scoring until like the quarterfinal or something.
I'm sorry.
But, yeah.
He was useless.
Man was a myth.
Yeah. Honestly, all these stats here about him in Tottenham, and he could even do an England team with better players. I don't understand.
What gets me here? Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, Kane, he's so good. He's carrying the team." Yeah, Sterling's the one putting in all the goals.
Bro.
Yeah, but they're like, "Oh, but Kane though, yeah, Kane, that black man, Kane, yeah, it's the same guy in it. Yeah, same guy. He's the one banging goals in it. That's why the agenda is Harry Kane, because he's clearly the 5'8" black guy, even though it's a different name on the shirt. Yeah, it's Harry Kane who's doing all the bits.
Oh no.
Sorry, man.
Nah, fuck that. This is how you know, yeah. Like, no matter how good an England team ever gets, the agenda's always on one man. Yeah. You had. Is it Calvin Phillips? I can't remember his first name.
I think it's Calvin, but Phillips. Yeah,
Phillips. You had Phillips. You had Sterling doing absolute bits across the field. You had Kyle Walker. And funny enough, John Stones. And in one match, I hate to say it, Harry Maguire doing absolute bits.
He's our captain.
But then the only person that they're naming is Harry Kane.
Yeah.
It's one-man team, Mr. Harry Kane.
Our captain. Hey, shout out to Gilberto.
I was going to say, please, can we put some respect on our guy, Gilberto Carlos, because that man is a blinding tourney.
Best left back in the league, in the world.
Hey, Man City may have won the league, but I feel like Man United players hold the defense.
I love watching him play football. I just love watching him play. I've said it all last season, and I'll say again for the Euros, I love watching Gilberto Carlos play football. He is so beautiful, and we'll get to it later because we can talk about the opening game. But that man is coming leaps and bounds, and he is gaining confidence. He is shedding the ghosts of Mourinho, and is chef's kiss to watch. I love it. Beautiful passes, attacking football from a defender. It's just, I'm such a fangirl for the guy.
But Mourinho, how does it feel, fam?
Mate, Mourinho sat on the little fucking picnic stools, laughing at his players having fights. Like, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's a madman. He's an absolute madman.
Literally, both squads running in field, going at it head to head, and he's just there like,
Yeah, but like, come on. What did you expect, bro? Well, he knew Pepe was gonna get in a fight, man. The man knows it. It's like, why should I be angry, man? It's Pepe. Of course, he's gonna start beef on the pitch with one of our players. It's just who's gonna win. I might as well sit down and enjoy the show, man. I was just there like this. But come on, man. When you're going against Pepe, he's either scared set off for hurting someone or he's fighting someone. Man's just infamous for that. I don't know, but man still does it till today. So it's very good that he keeps consistent with that beef.
Said we got to the final. I don't know how Chiellini didn't get sent off. Like, he tried to behead Saka. The level of force that would need to go into pulling someone. He was running at pace.
It was so deliberate.
And the fact that he held onto his shirt, dragging him to the ground. It wasn't that he just tugged it one time and let go. No. He held it until the man was on the ground.
He's like, where you going? Come here! Sit down!
Like, if we go back to that time, I think it was Van Persie got kicked in the head, or the ball got kicked in his head. Yeah, and Ferguson's like, oh, you could have broken his neck with that, yeah? You could have killed a 19-year-old kid on the pitch. Not a yellow card, though.
Man said, come here. It was so malicious, bro. He's like, come here, that ain't yours. You know that meme where the guy's about to grab something and the other guy just comes behind him and goes, that was Chiellini, bro. It was just like, come here, fam.
He single-handedly won the Euros for Italy with that move. Not a kick of the ball, not a penalty, with that move. When he dragged Saka, yeah? Like, he wanted to say a certain word. Like, it was mad. I can't believe that.
The way he
they let him get away with that.
Then they want to try.
There was definitely El Racismo in that pool, man. There was 100% dripping El Racismo in that pool. That guy was just a tournament villain, like flipping out.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, yeah. Saka felt that pool and started getting flashbacks. Like, his ancestors felt that one, I swear to God.
I wasn't even going to say it, but you know.
No, because the thing is, yeah, like, you can see the aggression in his face. You can see the violence in that anyway. Yeah, like, tackling is one thing. It's football, innit? Yeah, you're not supposed to use your arms. Yeah, you can use your shoulder to barge. You can make yourself a bit wider to try and intercept, innit? The moment you put hands on someone else, yeah, with that intent as well, and with that level of foot, how's that not a red card?
It should have been a red instantly, but
especially when
he knew what he
we were
was
basically
doing.
playing advantage, so yeah. It should have been a card.
He knew what he was doing. He knew Saka was gone. He was gonna get left in the dust, and he just went. The closest thing I can do is
yank.
I wouldn't even be rude with you. If Saka had a ponytail, he would have grabbed the ponytail as well, bro.
He would have grabbed his weave, fam.
He would have grabbed everything, honestly. And I feel like Chiellini knew he should have got a red card. But when the ref put the yellow one up, he was smirking his arse in his head like, me, mafia, bro. No one can do it, man. What?
I would say almost as villainous as Cristiano Ronaldo's wink, man. Almost as villainous as that.
Yes, almost.
The only thing I would never forgive Ronaldo was that wink he did to
that
Rooney,
wink.
bro. That wink was so vicious, bro. And they played the next season together, right?
Yeah.
I could never.
That's professionalism, bro.
I'm sorry, man, but it gets like that sometimes.
He gets really passionate for his country, though. Ronaldo, like, was it the other Euros where he was like the manager, and then he was shoving the manager away, telling players what to do and stuff. So he does get over. He does go over the top. Yeah,
and I think he told them, "Yo, bro, if you lose the penalty,
you lose the penalty."
No, is it? He told my man to go up and take the penalty, man. Don't be a coward, fam. If you lose it, lose it. Go show character, fam. Go do it. The way he was, bro, the manager was silent. I just hear another just grilling my man, bro. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. Go show character, fam. Don't back down. Go. Then the man just go score the penalty, getting gassed. It's like, see, let's go. But you know.
But yeah, speaking of penalties, yeah, the ultimate villain of the tournament, Mr. Gareth Southgate, yeah, like, how you put in 3 people under the age of 24 on penalties when they've not been on the pitch longer than like 3 minutes. And you had ample opportunity to sub them on. You had the end of the official game. You had the end of the first half.
You had second half. He had.
But no. He decided a couple minutes before the end. They've not even touched the ball. Yeah, go take a penalty for me.
I'm sorry, but Southgate is reading from the book of Ole. Like, who makes substitutions that late apart from our man Ole? It made no flipping sense. And then yes, he should. That penalty lineup was disastrous, absolute calamity. Like Sancho and Rashford, their legs are probably barely warm. They're still cold. They probably haven't even felt a blade of grass on them at that point. Like, why were they chosen? Saka should have never gone up. You had man like Harry Kane who carried the tournament. You had Sterling. You had Grealish. You had so many other players that had been on and they were like warmed up, ready to go. That should have taken the penalty before Rashford, Sancho, and Saka even got a sniff at that penalty lineup. They should have been like way back there in the reserves of like the 10th, 11th, 12th penalty or something. Absolute criminal. Substitution strategy obviously was criminal. Yeah, it was like I think I was messaging you guys. It was like having PTSD of the Europa final. It was like Europa final, we scuffed it on penalties, and now we're having to live through that again, and it was traumatic. Criminal management, criminal in-game management from Southgate in the final. There were a few other games in the tournament where he was making some stinky decisions. But overall it was like watching someone learning from the book of Ole all over again. It was so horrible. Still,
I agree. Like if you're gonna make those changes, you do it in the second half of normal time. Rashford and Sancho can make a difference. Saka should not have come on for me in the final. He should have stayed on the bench. Rashford and Sancho are big boy players.
Been subbed off though. Saka could have started and been subbed off. That would be sensible. Still.
Yeah. If you're not going to start Saka, don't bring him on. You need to bring people with experience, big game management. You know, being able to take a penalty. Rashford's done that many times for us, but he's played in those games when he's taken those important penalties. So Southgate really threw those men under the bus, and we knew how the public were going to react.
I don't want to be
the minute those goals were saved. Yeah, we all knew what was coming.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a villain, but that man should have aimed top corner, bro. The man's a tall you. You can't be trying to low shot him. Just saying. That's it.
The thing is, though, obviously, like we don't know what the cheat sheet was saying if there was one. Like we don't know how nerves get the better of you, innit? Like sometimes you scuff the shot, sometimes you're aiming for top corner, you miss kick it that a little bit, and it goes like
angle slightly off.
And obviously, like I said, they've been on for like a maximum of 5 minutes on the pitch. Yeah, they're still cold. Like, they're not ready for that.
Like they haven't got into the rhythm of the game or anything. They haven't played against this opponent kind of thing. Like they're not mentally there to be taking a penalty.
I think Rashford played in the second half of the match against Croatia, and then I think
it was a win game ready, bro. He was just there.
And then Sancho played in what?
Sweden,
the Denmark match.
No, he played the one before.
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
He did the whole.
Literally, so the entire tournament, these guys haven't had a full 90 minutes on the pitch.
Nope.
But then you expect them to come on the last couple of minutes, score a goal that's going to win you a cup, which you could have easily won in the original 90 minutes if you played a proper team. So putting a 19-year-old whose first proper tournament this is to take the final penalty, penalty is enough pressure. The final penalty, are you mad? Grealish was there waiting. Sterling was there waiting.
Online, Sterling. I'm gonna call you out.
Sterling, I swear, Sterling got a terrible penalty record though. No,
I don't know. No. It's not great, but I think it's like 50-ish.
As a senior man, you should be responsible.
Well, this is the thing though. You can't say it though. You can't say it though because Grealish got a load of stick as well after the thing saying, "Why didn't you go up and take it? You're Jack Grealish, like you're the wonder kid."
Yeah,
and he's like, "I wasn't allowed to." He said he wasn't allowed to. Yeah, so same thing with Sterling.
He volunteered. Yeah, Grealish said, "I did volunteer. I said I want to take one."
Yeah, I didn't
I would argue that Southgate took precedent and gave the order of the penalty kick takers.
He was walking around giving the orders, but you saw it happen live on TV.
I would have
Yeah.
been a villain and taken penalty off Saka, bro. I would have been that guy.
You're not allowed
Honestly,
to.
I would be that guy.
Get out of the way.
I
This
would-
is not for
I
you.
would have yeet Saka.
Can you imagine the
This ain't
scenes?
you.
Grown man
This ain't
business.
you.
Saka.
Yeah.
Way
I
back.
told Saka, this ain't you, not today, bro.
Yeah,
You ain't that guy.
But then
You ain't that
imagine
guy
he does
right
that.
now.
Imagine he does that and then he misses as well.
Oh.
But if you miss, you take the L on it.
Hey,
Yeah, but after pushing the 19-year-old to the side and then still
Yeah.
missing, it's like, no,
Honestly,
you can't
bro,
do it. You
What
can't.
would you rather?
Like a tire there
Get
and then.
roasted by the whole country, or just an ordinary baller get cuffed by the whole country like it's not.
Wait,
mad,
who's
bro.
the ordinary baller?
Me? I'm the ordinary.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
Okay.
Sterling or
No.
something.
I'll be the ordinary baller, bro. I don't tell you now. Come back, bro. I'll take off. Nah, man. Even as a senior, bro, I would never let the young man take
Nah.
it, bro. Because I knew, honestly, every man on the team should have knew if Saka misses this penalty, he's going to be on the stake by every single hooligans in the stand, you know, just waiting for him to make the mistake, just so they can have a so-called excuse to go down that road to be like, I got hacked. Oh no, it wasn't me. I was drunk. I would have never said those things. I have a friend of the similar, you know.
Oh my god. Oh no. Cut his mic.
That's all I'm saying. For that.
I mean, the thing is, yeah, he's not wrong. He's technically not wrong.
in fact.
Oh shit!
I said enough. I said enough.
Right. So swiftly moving on. Going on to the haters. Yeah, with the clear as day same agenda. We're going to go to Roy Keane, Charlie Austin. Yeah, some other pundits who don't know their fucking arse from their tit, their big toe from their nipple. Like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're clear blind. Yeah, because to try and suggest the things that they're suggesting, people are saying that we need to get rid of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. How do you feel about that?
Cap.
Wait, what? Repeat the question.
We have to get rid of Aaron Wan-Bissaka because he's not good enough to be a United player. He's not good enough to win a title. He is trash. Players like Kieran Trippier are way better than him.
Did they say that?
And
yes,
Wan-Bissaka doesn't deserve to wear the United kit.
I swear Carragher and Neville was like, Wan-Bissaka is like basically the best out of all of them. The only reason why they don't get picked is they pick him because of his, let's say, attacking side of football. You know, like Trent is even good at attacking. I don't know what Tippy's been doing for Atletico, but you know, he could take free kicks. That's all. Okay.
I mean, he doesn't do much. He doesn't do much.
Well, so basically, but I thought they put analysis and said basically Wan-Bissaka is basically the best pick out of all of them, even though they have better attacking stats than him. He's still the best to pick. But Southgate,
do they have better attacking stats than him though? Do they? Do they really have better attacking stats
than him?
Yeah, because they don't.
No,
because they really don't. I have the figures in front of me. They don't.
Statman's Sean in a cut.
Yeah, Aaron Wan-Bissaka got 2 goals and 4 assists. Yeah, he kept 13 clean sheets in 34 appearances in last season.
Last season,
yeah, last season.
General, though.
Last season in the Premier League, in 34 appearances, Wan-Bissaka got 2 goals and 4 assists.
Yeah.
Trippier in his league, yeah, he got 6 assists. How's that better? It's the same number. It's still 6.
I'll vouch for Trippier just because he was at the World Cup and he liked him.
Yeah, but that's because he was picked. So I'm gonna
say it though. I'm gonna say it though.
I will say
there's
the
agendas.
only reason why he can take Trippier is because of that.
Because he's average and he does what the manager says.
Yeah, but Trent now, I don't see how
he's a yes man.
Trent was injured, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he still was. He would have went. He would have went.
He's definitely first choice.
But he was injured though.
But he got injured.
Yeah, but how was Trippier getting picked over Wan-Bissaka when Wan-Bissaka's putting in better performances with 62 interceptions and 61 clearances against 40 interceptions and 47 clearances for Trippier?
Because Wan-Bissaka ain't confident on the ball. Southgate.
But yes, he is. But
I think
he
that's
clearly
just-
is.
I
He
know,
clearly
but
is, though.
like if you compare them when they're on the ball,
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka doesn't.
He doesn't do what?
I love the man. I have no problem. I don't even know why Southgate is leaving him, but from his his narrow point of view, you know, because you can't see left or right. You can only see straight. It's just that Tipio, when he moves on the ball, he's more better than Wan-Bissaka because you know Wan-Bissaka doesn't like bombing up forward, you know.
Okay,
But
so
he
let me
does.
ask you this then. Yeah, let me
But
ask you
in
this then.
Southgate eyes,
Yeah, Trippier or Luke Shaw?
Luke Shaw.
But then Wan-Bissaka's got better stats than Shaw as well.
Yeah, but sure.
What argument
what's
is
the difference?
that?
What's
What
the
is
difference,
that?
Okay,
You're saying Trippier over Wan-Bissaka. You're saying
Hey.
Shaw over Trippier.
Hey,
But then Wan-Bissaka's got better stats than both of them.
Shaw's a left back.
What?
I know
okay,
it's mad.
okay.
No, deep it. Hold on a minute. I know Wan-Bissaka can play left back if he wanted to, right?
Wait, what? Why are you moving the goalposts? He's a right back.
Who?
Wan-Bissaka's a right back. Why are you talking about him playing
Yeah, I
left
know.
back?
You said
Tyrone,
Shaw,
no,
right?
hold up. That's like saying, yeah, for an example, Maguire versus Varane. Yeah. Oh, one plays on the right side, one plays on the left side. It's
Yeah,
different stats.
I know.
No. Right back, left back, same role. It's just one's on the right, one's on the left. It's exactly the same role, fam. Yeah. The thing is though, yeah. What's more impressive? What's more impressive about Bissaka?
No.
Yeah, is Bissaka's a defensive defender. Like he's not an attacking one, and he's still got better stats than two of the attacking fullbacks.
Yeah, but
He plays defensively, he holds the line, and he's got better attacking stats than two attacking fullbacks who you have just said is better than the one man.
bro, he needs wing backs. He likes them.
But Tyrone, you're chatting shit.
No, look, this is what I mean. I'm trying to level you two on Southgate level, not my level, Southgate level, yeah?
He's been
don't
devil's
see
advocate.
that. Huh? Like he don't see that.
On
Like,
brand.
you need to understand
What he sees is this. That's what he
He's an
sees.
idiot.
He sees that. Yeah, he
He's
sees that.
No, you can't say that because you're gonna bring Trent, bro. Oh well, because it's 50-50 bread loaf. Nah. Don't do that. Okay.
No.
Okay.
The reason that he would bring Trent, reason that he would bring Trent is Trent's actually got better stats. Yeah, Trent has got 2 goals and 7 assists. Yeah, that's why he would bring Trent. He's actually got better stats than the other man. Yeah,
As I said, he just bought Trippier because he knows how Trippier plays from World Cup.
No, that's why. That's why he's bought Trippier.
I'm telling you, it's because he used Trippier before.
The same way he wasn't playing certain man.
It's like Sterling. Honestly, think about it before the tournament started. Was Sterling's stats not a little bit dry compared to the other wingers of that season?
I haven't checked Sterling's stats because I don't check Man City.
Sterling's goal before that tournament was like dried up. And people don't understand why he didn't play. But then he played the first game, and you know, it boom. Because everyone was dying. Why is Sterling starting?
But then let me ask you this here: what white wingers do we have?
Foden.
Apart from Grealish, who's generally a cam.
Foden.
He's a cam as well.
Foden's not a cam.
He ain't a winger.
He's a cam. He can play on the wing.
But he can play on the wing, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not a winger though.
In either case, Sterling beats them both.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
again, there's very, very clear agendas that are very obvious that people are too scared to say.
You know what I will say?
It's clear as hell. Go on.
No.
What I will say is, I think at the start of last season, you could say that about Wan-Bissaka. He looked awkward on the ball. He didn't like going past the halfway line. Didn't know how to put a cross in. But I think over the course of the season, you did see him naturally progress. And he was putting in crosses. He was crossing. He was getting assists, as you know the stats clearly show. I think people like Charlie Austin only watched 1 or 2 games at the start of the season when it came to Wan-Bissaka. Didn't watch anything else from him going forward, and then that was their opinion. That was their hill that they died on. And if you actually watch football, you know that opinion is wrong because Wan-Bissaka was going forward. He was going forward almost as often as Shaw was in our later games last season. So I'm not seeing that opinion. I don't agree with it. I think Southgate is a coward. he's never been the guy. I remember him growing up when he was getting relegated with Middlesbrough. So I don't know how he failed upwards in the first place.
Man said, I remember your roots, fam. You were a relegation team.
He did the same thing Roy Hodgson did.
Honestly, bro.
At least Roy Hodgson, yeah, he had the cojones to actually sack himself.
What I'm saying, like, it's just like he could have. I wanted him to take Wan-Bissaka, but you know, it's just that whole agenda. Everyone thinking he's not good. It's the same with like players with Shaw. They let Shaw run, thinking, "Ah, Shaw ain't gonna do anything. He ain't
Remember?
bruh." Then Shaw becomes
Exactly.
in the front door, like, boom, Wagwan, G.
And let's not pretend that people agreed that Shaw was good until like the last few games of the season. They were calling him trash and wanting Tennis to play in front of him for so many months. It wasn't until the games and the numbers were being put forth by Match of the Day pundits that people were like, okay, I guess he's good.
Okay, Shaw's actually a good baller. Mourinho was wrong. Bun Mourinho. But as I said, I honestly would have played Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka. I would even have played Harry Kane in the final. What disappointment!
I mean, he literally didn't show up for that
He
final.
He was bad.
Bro, none of his stats showed up in the final. The assists, the goals, the movement, none of it. Man was a CDM the way how he was playing. I don't even care.
He was, yeah.
Phillips, our midfield mover higher than Harry Kane. How can you be a striker, bro, and not get a touch in the box in the final? Please. It wasn't even like Chiellini or Bunchy had him in their back pocket, bro. He wasn't even there to be put in the pocket. So anyone's gonna be like, "Oh, they're good defenders." They weren't really good because the only thing they were holding back was Sterling and wingers. That's all they were defending. Was just grabbing fast guys, bro. Harry Kane was just in the middle of the park, like, we made it to the final, yay! Like, how can you not get a touch in the box in the final?
He's just copying Giroud, isn't it? Like,
no, but Giroud at least does stuff.
Giroud got a World Cup,
yeah, but he
that.
made movements though. Okay, I know he didn't get a shot on target. He didn't get a goal. At least he did stuff. He fooled defenders thinking he was gonna do something, but no, it was the other guy behind him.
He was just coaching, talking to the keeper, fam.
At least he was in the box, Sean. At least he was in the box, yeah.
That's true. I'll give Ty that. I will give Ty that.
At least Giroud, yeah. Look, I'm gonna be real. If Giroud had an open shot on goal in the box, is he missing?
Yes. He missed every shot he had.
I think he is, though.
Yeah, he missed every shot he had.
But when he has that front shot on it, it's like a flip coin. I would have told you it would have went 100% drop rate for that goal if Giroud actually got that open.
He missed every one, I think. Anyway,
bro, did he even have a shot on target? Like, did he even have a shot? It can't be violated.
The other position that the pundits are hating on, is our goalkeepers. Again, it drops down to Keane. Because, like, I swear, this man's just getting more aggressive as he's getting older. Like, I can see it.
That's a mad statement, Roy Keane's getting madder.
I know, right?
Roy Keane is getting more mad.
I would have just said he like his Englishman. Real good.
No, but he's shitting on Hendo as well, though. Like, he's saying that none of them are good enough. He's saying that we need to spend money and bring in some next man.
Yeah, but he used to play with the likes of big boys, bro. And
but then in the same interview, he also cussed out Schmeichel. He said he's overrated.
Whoa. You know what? That's blind because Schmeichel went to play for City. That's the only reason he said that.
Why he's
we understand. We understand.
He crossed the line in the club you should never cross, bro. Sancho did it in the reverse way. That's why we love him, bro. He was a City boy before, but then he went to Germany real quick and took a transfer flight, so it didn't hurt them. But I don't care if they're hurt, bro. He came to the right side of Manchester, bro. But you need to understand it. It's because did Roy Keane have to play with Van der Sar?
Yeah, but he didn't like Van der Sar though.
He didn't
Who does he like?
Van der Sar is actually part of the reason Keane got fired. So when
Yeah,
Van
but
der
what's
Sar
he
came,
cussing out players? Sorry.
no, that's what it was. So when Van der Sar came in, he was having all the press conference and all the rest of it, and he wasn't doing his due diligence apparently, and Keane cussed him out, and the rest of the team and whatever didn't like it. And they're like, "Oh, you have to apologize to him." He's like, "Oh, fuck that guy. Do you know who I am? I'm Roy Keane."
I like Roy Keane.
and then Fergie was like, "Yeah, no, you're gone."
That's it.
No one's bigger than the club, mate.
That's it.
No
That's
one.
it.
Get out.
That's true. No one is bigger than the club. That's Fergie mentality. No one is bigger than the club.
But
So this guy Roy Keane just doesn't like any goalkeeper.
He
He doesn't
like anyone.
Yeah, he doesn't like anyone. Yeah, point blank.
And his opinion don't matter, bro. Delete him. Right. Forget that. If he doesn't like it, who does he like? Alright, out of Man United, who does he like as a keeper?
Like anyone.
Who did he suggest?
He does not like anyone.
No, he didn't suggest anyone, but he doesn't like any of the keepers.
He don't like any of the keepers.
None of
Yeah,
them.
he'd be great as a manager then.
He probably hating on the hair because he made some fumbles there and some.
No, he's hated on De Gea because he hasn't been good for like 7 years.
Well, yeah, that's.
No.
You know what? Yeah.
No.
You know what? Behind it, it's a little
not
bit of,
7 years, Sean.
Not
Come
7
on.
years.
It's not 7 years.
I'm quoting the man, yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna
quoting the
lie.
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
him.
The
At
hair
one
has
point,
that-
David De Gea was one of the best goalkeepers in the flipping
Yeah.
league.
Apparently, like 7 years ago.
7 years. He's been here for 10 years and he was
Yeah,
shit for 3.
exactly. Shut
Bro,
up.
he was-
He
you
was
know
that-
that
that one
one
year-
year.
he
Yeah,
was
so
so
that
dead
one.
first.
So the third season in, yeah, after he had his laser eye surgery, he was great. He was the best keeper ever.
And that's it.
And then he's got shit.
In a one-season wonder, and then he flopped again.
Bro, man, he wasn't seeing it, bro. He wasn't seeing them shots.
I would say it's more like the last 5 maximum. It's the last 5 years. Really, it's about the last 4 years. That
I would say last 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say what is it? The 17-18 when.
Yeah. When we
Yeah.
That was his last good season.
That was his last good one.
Yeah, and then he's.
I
been
thought we
declining
had
since
discussed. I thought we discussed this and had this sussed that both of them have their duties and their roles, because David De Gea obviously have big game experience. Hendo should definitely do cups and I wouldn't say smaller games, but he should get his rounds in as well. They both have a place on this squad. We just can't afford to have David De Gea as a heavily expensive number 2, basically. he has to be number 1 because of finances.
So I want to put this to you though, yeah. So in the Premier League last season, De Gea had 26 appearances, Hendo had 13. So like you can understand where the difference comes from, but then if you were to say double Hendo's stuff, I feel like we would have done better with how we went in the league. So De Gea got 12 wins, 5 losses in 26 appearances, the rest of them draws. Whereas Hendo got 10 wins, 1 loss out of 13. So naturally you would like double the stats with like a 30% margin for failure. And so if Hendo had the 26 appearances, I feel like we would have won significantly more matches.
Can we also factor in the fact that we've had a really incompetent defence in front of those goalkeepers as well? Like, can we have some margin allowance for that? Because let's face it, we've had some 2 bozos in front. So I would like to see what happens this season.
I'm Fred.
He's one of those bozos.
I remember that one goal where Fred passed it by Harry Maguire and it was just a complete shambles.
What, 1 goal?
Not one.
I
just remember
I think
that
one bad goal per competition.
Yeah, because I remember that was it. Honestly, I understand why some people may prefer Hendo over De Gea, because Hendo is a bit like a risk taker when it comes to like, De Gea doesn't come out of goal, bro.
Yeah.
And Hendo, if a ball comes and he knows he can get it, he's out of the box going to chase that type of keeper. While De Gea basically just stands in goal and did a little quick or he catches it, then makes it roll into the net, It's a 50-50. Back in the days, I used to trust this man with saving these little quick ones, man. Right now, you touch it and you just let it go past.
Yeah, my question to you guys though is: do you think that the stats are good enough for us to keep these two keepers in rotation, or do you agree with Keane and the other pundits that we need to replace them and get someone else in? And if we do, who would you suggest?
I think we've got more important positions to fill as opposed to a goalkeeper. I don't feel like that's an emergency. Maybe next season. I feel like it's not urgent. I feel like give David De Gea one more season. He'll have a competent defence in front of him.
How many more seasons does he get, Amrit? He keeps having one more season.
Like, priority-wise, it's not top priority because we could always just play Hendo instead of David De Gea. It's not priority. When's David De Gea's contract? Was he just there on infinity, like just rolling contract now? Simone,
he's like Phil Jones.
He's part of the furniture at this point.
Honestly, they only sell De Gea if they find a nice striker to buy.
What?
So if they know they want it, if they can get like a talk with a good striker, that's when I feel like they'll let De Gea go for the money.
So you would sell De Gea for a striker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just saying he's the only one because Hendo is younger than him, so he's the only choice they could do. But I'm saying we wouldn't let De Gea go peacefully if we didn't have a striker in mind to get. Because don't worry, CDM has to be done this season. I don't care.
It has to be done, but the clock is ticking, Ty.
The clock is ticking. I know it's gonna have to get done. I only have so many choices to pick from. They have a couple in Prem, couple in the French league, and couple in Spanish league.
La Liga, Bundesliga, all of the leagues.
Everywhere they have choices everywhere. They just need to get it done. I know they're gonna get that done. I hope they get it done this season. But the striker for next season, because Phil Jones.
Yeah, because that will become a priority. Because Cavani will be going.
Now the question is, what if Martial turns up this season?
That's a good problem.
Now you hear it now. What if Greenwood and Martial together keep us above the whole? Oh, we don't need.
It's not a permanent solution for me.
Then we don't buy a striker. We say,
yeah, they get to a point we may. If they do good this season, I hope they do because I need to win something. But if they do too good, there's a point where it'd be like, what is it? Do I really need a striker?
I don't know. Is that a permanent solution though? Is it
I have
a permanent
so many
solution?
guys. But then again, we all know that Ollie wants one guy and one guy only. But there's no way in hell he's getting that.
Well, yeah, but I think going back to the question, I think we need to ignore Roy Keane because he's just an angry man and he does not speak with logic. I promise you. You cannot tell me De Gea has been bad for 7 seasons. That's just hate. I think he's still bitter about being fired. And he doesn't get invited to any of the big United games. He's not, treated with the respect he should be, but that's his fault. So I think we do need to ignore him and look at this objectively. You've shown us the stats, Sean. These are 2 of the best keepers in the world. Henderson is going to be one of the best keepers in the world for a very long time. And De Gea is still one of the best. I think they both have their place, like Amrit said. Honestly, I don't even remember what I said last pod, but Henderson is the one that you need to go with going forward. I think that you can very easily rotate them. De Gea is realistically on his way out. If we're being harsh, we need a keeper that is going to be a bit more commanding. De Gea is very much from the old school of goalkeeping where he just commands his space and that's it. He's very good at shot stopping. But Henderson is very much of the new school of keeping where he will demand the entire box and even the space outside it, like you see with Ederson. And we need that. We need players. Maguire's going to listen to Henderson. If he shouts, that's his ball. With those stats, 10 wins, 4 clean sheets in 13 appearances, I think that's a very good keeper to have for this campaign. I don't think we need to be looking for a replacement to Henderson. I think we might need to look for a backup second keeper.
Yeah. I mean, we said that last season.
Heaton. We got Heaton in as the backup keeper.
He's from Burnley, man. He don't count.
He don't
But he's
count.
back.
He's
The king's
bro.
back.
Nah, man. He's
came
back from
back.
Burnley. Nah, man. Allow it.
He came back, bro. Leave him alone.
He's
Poor
just
guy.
here to clean the toilets. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Wow.
He's
Yeah,
here to
that's
hold
what Phil
he's here to hold the
Jones is there.
substitution sign up.
You know what? Someone, I was watching YouTube. Someone said, "What would happen if, God forbid, though, Hendo and the hair get injured, and that's what we have to rely on."
Then we got Heaton in for the season, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Man,
Start.
I don't think we got rid
you know
of
the person said, what if he turns up, like he legit 10 out of 10 for that whole season? What are you gonna do?
Have we sold Sergio Ramos yet as well?
Ramos.
Romero's
Oh,
gone.
Romero.
Romero's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Romero's gone. Pereira's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
And
upset about
France-
Romero.
Grant's finally retired as well, isn't he?
You know what? I thought I saw him today, but it might have just been some other bald
Who's
guy.
Grant again?
Oh, yesterday
Who's
The,
Grant?
Lee
the,
Grant.
the 50-year-old guy who's bald.
from Stoke.
He's been around for fucking
Is
years.
he a brown?
Yeah.
Is it a brown guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he's still no. You know what? He's still there, but he's a coach now.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
So he retired from football, but
Yeah.
he's a
You know, because I thought that he retired at the end of last season.
no.
Why is he still there?
That's why that was that whole meme of him
question.
holding up. It was just that whole meme of him holding up the
Substitution board, yeah.
yeah because technically he's a coach now.
Okay.
Don't worry about him.
Fair
He's
play,
not there.
fair play.
He shows up in training. You'll see him in the pictures, but he ain't officially like on the
He ain't
team.
on the squad.
Okay. And obviously, we started talking about getting in a CDM as well.
Defo.
Needs to be done.
And the agendas that Fred is better than McTominay, yeah, they need to be squashed. They need to be squashed.
These people are huffing
Yeah.
from the finest. Like, what?
Like, cool.
What?
Fred somehow
said-
scored in yesterday's match. Yeah, but I'm ignoring that.
no,
Yeah.
that was a good goal. That was a good goal. That was a good late run goal. Van der Beek could never.
That finish.
Yeah, because he's never on the pitch.
What is that, bro?
He can't do it if he's not on the pitch, Ram.
He needs to get good in it. He's not getting on the pitch because he's not good enough.
Bro.
And it makes no
because-
sense.
Hold
Because
bench, fam.
he's competing with Bruno, fam.
He's competing with Fred.
He's competing with Fred. Let's be
He's competing with Fred, and
No,
he's
he's
losing.
not. He's competing with Bruno. He's losing that, and then he's not even in the same running with Fred.
Who's
Yeah.
trying to compete with Bruno?
Donny.
Donny's not good. No. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna agree with Andy, bro. It's Fred. I'm sorry. It's not.
But he doesn't play
I'm
CDM.
sorry. I'm gonna
He
be
doesn't
real.
But he
play
can
there.
though. He
I'm gonna
can
be real
though.
with
He
you,
can, but he doesn't.
bro.
Well,
Ollie
what?
plays him as a CM or a cam. He's
Don-
competing
Donny-
against
hey,
Bruno and Pogba.
hey,
He's never
Donny-
going to get the
That's why he's
hey,
holding
team.
bench. That's why he's holding bench.
Donny cannot fight Pogba and Bruno right now. That's not. He's not
Yeah.
Their position's already permanent.
Yeah,
He's
but then
facing off against
he's not
those
allowed
two.
to race in the other one, though.
If
He's
he's
not allowed
not-
to race against
if
Tomley and
he's
Fred.
not playing, if he's not fighting for Fred or McTom's position, then really he is a more frivolous spend than me on ASOS at like gone midnight, because that is stupid. That is coming from a shopaholic. Yeah, you've got a problem, and you need to sit down and have a word with yourself, because you cannot be sitting on Football Manager at gone midnight buying players like that when you have no position for them.
I'm telling
Oh,
you,
no.
Donny is
You have no
better
reason for this
those
outfit.
two. Honestly, those are the two he's fighting against, because
look.
Pogba and Bruno will never get replaced by
That's it.
any
Anyone to
midfielder.
compete with those two? How do you put anyone?
Donny was brought in case of an injury. He's a rotation player.
Yeah,
Right.
rotation to who?
They have not been injured though. Bruno and Pogba.
Because they're good players, fam.
No,
injured.
no, Sean did,
And
but
then-
no one in
and
the
then-
midfield has been injured. Fred
Exactly.
hasn't been injured.
You're saying
Comedy
since
has-
Yeah,
you
but
were
again,
in there, Tyrone, I'm gonna start-
he's not fighting for the CDM position.
He is.
He's fighting
Has
for
to.
CM and Cam.
You know what?
Like, he's not allowed to.
No. Even if I'm Van der Beek, yeah. If I'm Van der Beek,
because
though, I'm going to
you're
the
ne-
manager's office. You've
you're
got
never-
to fit me in the team.
He's never getting played over his son. Yeah, and he's never getting.
And there we have it.
He's never
Very-
going to get
very
played over
fine
Ole's son,
of the
and he's
argument.
never going to get played over McTominay.
As I said, he's fighting those two. If one of those two go out, then he will go on. But then again, let me
I'm
deep
not
it,
even
bro.
sure about that.
He's fighting Matic as well, bro. Think about it.
He's losing to Matic. He's losing to
Think
Matic.
about it. Bro,
No,
hey, let's
no,
deep it.
no,
So,
no, no, no.
let's deep it, yeah? No, you want to go there, innit? We're going to deep this, bro. Hey, he has Lingard too, yeah? Remember
It's
him?
true. It's true. It's
He
true.
has Mata.
Yeah.
Bro, he will play Mata over
It's
him
true.
if
It's
Bruno's
true.
tired, bro. Allow it. I don't wanna hear it.
It's true.
Bro,
He's fourth. He's
Hey,
fourth.
remember, Pereira is still there. Look how much money he has to fight. Look,
Pereira scored a banging goal in preseason.
I
So
know.
Van der Beek is fifth. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you, it's so sad when you deep it. Look how much man them he has to fight who are dead. Who are dead. Look, Jesse, yeah, Jesse's all fine and blah, blah, blah. But he's a West Ham baller right now. He ain't Man United baller, and he's losing to that. He's losing to Mato. That's the dad of the team, bro. You know, Mr. Sensei himself, Mata. Then you have Matic, who's just there because every time Oli wants to go defensive, he's the only defensive midfielder. But he's old and he can't keep up with runnings all the time. But deep it, then you have Pereira, who's just a loan for La Liga every season. So I don't see how Donny's gonna get.
He's not gonna make the bench anymore. I'm just
Honestly, all he has to do now
he's gonna have to
is
wait
say,
outside the stadium.
Donny, Donny, this is how Donny gets up
Bruno,
to the
down
team,
my
bro.
Isn't it?
Donny
Oh, man.
has to come out and be like,
Gotta
I
buy
want
a
to
ticket
be
to
a
be at OT.
striker,
It's mad.
bro. That's the only way
Man's
he's getting
counting
onto this
tickets
team.
Donny's got a part-time job as a steward. He's just-
No, but he's a
Oli,
ticket scalper, innit?
Donny
He
needs to
gets
be a
some-
striker.
He gets some 50% off because he works there, yeah, and then he's outside being like, "Do you want a ticket? Do you want a ticket?"
Hey, bro. Donny might as well just try and sign up to be a striker, bro. That's all I can say.
No, hold up, you're trying to tell him to sign up against the striker, yeah? He's never going to get played. You've got Rashford, you've got Martial, you've got Cavani, you've got Greenwood. He's fifth again, fam.
Bro.
You got Daniel James. Come on, Di, be
No,
serious.
Don't even, no.
We are just trying to build up the price, yeah, because Dan James needs to go. We're just trying to get 20 million so we can break even. That's it.
He could have played him instead of Daniel James, but guess what? He didn't. Anyways,
Okay.
Daniel
Sixth
James.
choice.
Yeah,
Sixth choice.
All right,
He's not gonna
let's
even
get
play
into
this
Leeds then, yeah? Let's get into Leeds then. He
They
played
got
Daniel James.
battered.
He played Daniel James.
Where they at? Oh my God, Bruno. With Pogba. Was that what? One bang, two bang, three. Oh, actually, no, before we get that.
So Pogba has already beaten the amount of assists that he got last season in one match. Shows how bad he was last season.
How many
shows
assists
how good-
has Grealish got so far while we're talking about this?
You got a yellow card though.
Exactly. Souness, you listening?
100 mil.
Hearing it.
Oi, I'm here for the high blood pressure that man has got.
Hey,
4 assists. And he's dyed his hair 2-3 different colours. Nah, it's mad.
Yeah,
It's mad.
no. I love the memes here that they say he saw Varane walking onto the pitch. He thought he was playing for France.
You know what? So the commentator was even saying, "Yo, that's for France. What's happening? What's going on?" Pogba was just giving them passing like.
Oh, they were just beautiful.
Remember, just to deep it, bro.
10-10 precision.
He was on the left side. I want to deep it. It's on the wing. Why can't you just do this all the time? Why do we have to?
Even Lindelof had a saucy pass to get that goal in with the.
That was hot. It was hot. Nah, he saw Varane walk on. It's like, my job,
Shit, I need to
my
stop
position. Are you mad?
Even nasty. I just got played.
Is it? Are you
Man,
mad, fam?
Bro,
Lindelof is sweating right now.
Bro, man, he can't lie no more, bro. Man's like, you know what?
It's not me you're replacing.
Fraudulent behaviour needs to be capped right now, Lindelof.
I'm not even chatting shit, yeah. Like, you see how both Lindelof and Maguire started playing really well in
Of course
match.
they had to, fam.
The fact that Maguire was actually going in for tackles, like, you've never seen this man hit the floor before because he's like, oh no, if it's past me, it's done, innit? This man was going in for late side tackles and getting the ball. He knows his job is on the line.
Any one of them can hold bench for Varane.
Exactly.
They all know.
No one is safe.
Lindelof was like, yo, I'm not the Iceman no more.
But going back to Pogba real quick, I do believe he's probably the best passer in professional football in the world right now.
He's world class,
and
undeniably.
Yeah, like I mean, I think he's top one. Like Neymar is maybe the next one down, and it's not even close.
Second to none.
But Pogba, the setup for the first goal, that's machine-like, robotic-like, FIFA-like. That no one can replicate that. And
he almost had a goal. He had almost got the first goal in as well, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it was one step too many. Otherwise, he would have banged that in. But they were just beautiful. It's just precise, clinical, no flipping about. Just pass the ball. Bruno on the end knew what to do. Even Fred knew what to do. This is how good Pogba is. Fred knew what to do with the pass from him. This is how good. Deep it.
How's Fred scoring?
You know what? Yeah, Ollie in the post match conference said when Fred scores, everyone can score. So it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad. I thought it was new season, new slate. No, apparently, dead ballers are still dead ballers.
Look, you have to give your kids tough love in it, otherwise they don't grow.
Trust. As Ollie says, Greenwood is. As Ollie said, Green was the best finisher on the team.
Oh, no, I believe that.
I believe that was so mad. It's so true as well. Yeah.
Natural.
Then again, I don't want Cavani to show up and be like, nah, actually, I took offense to that. Still,
I want them to. We need that. We need that fire under everyone's asses of like, I took offense to that. I took offense to that quality finish from Greenwood. I need to do what, like Maguire and Lindelof. I took offense to you signing Varane and announcing him at OT. I need to stop playing.
Oh, no, he said that. Then Bruno goes and does that. Oh.
Yeah, so Mr. Fernandes himself, only ever scores penalties.
He scores penalties.
Yeah, doesn't do anything else. Got outed in the Euros. Yeah, worst CM in the world. Yeah, who's better than him? Everyone. But then scores 3 in outfield play. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. That chip. Like,
he should have just scored a penalty just to put icing on the cake, bro.
I just want to remind everyone that man like Jamie Carragher said Pogba and Fernandes cannot play in the same team. So
don't ever listen. Oh God, I hate that guy. Just why do we ever listen to him? Why is he given time and space? I just cannot stand Jamie Carragher.
To be fair, there's one time recently he was in that the interview with the fans. And Ty from Arsenal TV.
Oh yeah, he roasted him, fam. He showed no mercy.
Like, that is why Carragher gets time. That right there is why he gets time. Yeah, to cuss out Arsenal fans who don't know what they're talking about. You try to get lippy when other people are talking about people or teams not contending to win the league, and they're like, "Oh, but Arsenal could win it." And then they're like, no, he couldn't. But why are we even talking about winning the league? Who's talking about winning the league? We were talking about winning the league before you interrupted and got yourself involved. Things like that is why you give him time. And I appreciate that. Apart from that, he's an absolute twat.
100%. I mean, if we could get Pogba... Sorry, who was that?
No, I was going to say, we need Pogba to sign his initials down on a contract ASAP. Give him all the money he wants. Take some off of De Gea. He's only too much.
Not yet. I'm on wait. He doesn't deserve all the money yet.
When does Pogba's contract expire?
After this season.
After the season, next season.
This season is his last.
Yeah, basically everyone's saying he's going.
And he's not signing. Yeah.
The thing is, if he turns up this season, I don't care if he goes or stays. It's more money for us. Or it's more wins or wins. I don't really.
The thing is, like, because of the way that his agent's been the last couple of years, if he does leave, it's going to be on a free agent. We're not going to get money for him.
Yeah, I know. That's the sad part. But if he turns up this season, I take that. He can go.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not stressed at all. He can go after this season. I still don't care. Like, I admit he's one of the best players on the planet, but I don't think we're in a position where he can like bully us or play us like a fool anymore, because we're still a big club. We're attracting Champions League winners, World Cup winners. So this is a rebuilding process, and if he wants to go to Paris, then go in it.
Hey,
But
what if Pogba signs a new deal and just start signing bare French players, bro?
well,
Then
I
that's
think
fine.
this is part of the scam, you know.
Hey, hey, for striker, bro. Hey, all we had like
Let me
transfer
call my mate.
deadline day. Yo, Griezmann, are you done? Yo, Griezmann, are you
This is how
done?
you free Pogba. You just get
You
all
know-
the French squad.
Yeah, all the
Be
French
like,
squad.
yo, like, man, is your contract running out in Barcelona? Hey, yo,
We
come
will
true,
be
fam.
like the Arsenal of yesteryears, where the French, that was basically just the French squad playing for Arsenal.
So, well,
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm for it.
He's gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, hey, my man from what's it? Chelsea? What's his name?
Kante.
Kante, bro. Hey, yo, Kante, come over, bro.
How dare you forget his name?
I can't believe it.
Disrespecting the nicest man in football.
Innit?
I
Despicable
can't
behaviour.
believe it, bro. It's
Too
rough.
humble to lift up the Champions League trophy.
Too humble. That trophy's been lifted up by some real bad people, man. And he just put, yeah. It's like get active football when they lift it up and the flux came, bro. That's kind of. You just see the positive energy, man. But everyone was happy. It was one of those moments there. It's like when flipping Messi went to PSG and he was so shocked that he had fans outside Barcelona, bro. I was looking like, wait, I have fans. Oh, okay. And he was so shocked that he had fans in Paris, bro. He was like, okay. But anyways.
You've got to know he's a global phenomenon, please. Like, he's
Well,
like one of
think
the
about
most.
it, though. He's been in Barcelona for a long time.
It's practically
he's
grown
a-
up
he's
there.
a-
And every time you see other fans, you're on the other side, so you don't really.
I don't know. He's still a poor man's Ronaldo, but
Yes.
I mean,
Finally.
Ronaldo never went for free in it, so it's enough said. But still,
It's true.
I don't think we've had the goat. We've had the goat debate on the pod, have we? We'll save that for another time.
Ronaldo is the goal. I don't care. I don't see what we're talking.
no,
I'm
at
biased,
end of the
it's
day,
Ronaldo.
Messi is
I
natural
mean, yeah, I
talent.
was going to say
Ronaldo's worked for
my
it.
goat.
Ronaldo has worked for everything he's got, and he deserves everything he's got and more. Whereas Messi has just relied on natural talent. And if you say natural versus natural, Messi would obviously be better. But the fact that someone has actually put the effort in to be competing with this man on a day-to-day basis, that's why Ronaldo is better for me. Because it's not just like, oh yeah, I'm good at football, but he's an inspiration to young footballers to be like, this is what I strive to be, and that's what makes him the better person. And why Messi's trash. But yeah.
And I'm gonna deep it, yeah, as well. Just one last note. Like in school, everyone wanted to be Ronaldo, not Messi.
True.
We
No
always
one
had
wants to.
two-
No one wants to be the 5 foot little guy.
Yeah, like
everyone wants to be the
else
big
was
6
doing-
footer.
Everyone was doing Ronaldo's. You know what? I'm gonna deep it. Every footballer that wear Nike had more respect than anyone that was wearing Adidas football boots, bro. And that's a fact.
Yeah.
When Neymar had
That,
Nike,
that doesn't matter what age you are when you step up for that free kick. Yeah, if you score that banging goal, you all know what celebration's coming. It ain't Messi's one. It ain't Messi's one. fam.
It's true. It's true.
It ain't
It's
no
true.
Messi hold a shut up. It's
Boom.
Yeah.
Even objectively, Ronaldo's done it in very different territories: Premier Leagues, La Ligas, Serie A's.
Mhm.
So he's done it
Bundesliga
club and
if he wanted
country.
to.
We're finally going to see if Messi can beat Lille on a rainy Tuesday. So see what happens in it.
We'll see, innit?
Yeah, has anyone got any final notes on the absolute pamming that Leeds got?
Oh, I want to talk about Fernandes, one absolute beast. Hat trick, yeah. I hear rival fans talking about United players not getting hat tricks. And Fernandes was like, I took that personally. I am so looking forward to his season right now.
Yeah,
Like
he's fired up.
a prepared Fernandes. Them
That last
tears.
goal.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to catch all the tears of rival fans. I will bathe in them at the end of the season. It's going to be glorious because he's going to have a blinding season. I can feel it.
Hey, any Man City fan watching you, I hope Grealish flops for you. No, look at me. I hope he flops. Because right now he could have saved you against Tottenham, right? But if you
Didn't
lose
save
against
you against
Arsenal, if you lose against us, because we'll pan you guys any day, bro. But just remember, Grealish ain't your savior, bro. But 100 mil, GG. Austin Villa, is it Austin Villa, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Aston Villa made bank off one you, bro. It's okay. I hope they
And they got Leon Bailey coming.
bro,
My guy.
Yes.
If Villa beats City, bro, I'm laughing.
Yeah, I will not stop laughing for about a week.
I would crease like.
Oh, it'd be so
100 mil.
good. So good. Speaking of Kane, though, there's obviously, again, pundits talking, saying Kane would be the saviour of United. He would be the guy that gets us all the trophies because he's 30 goals guaranteed.
You know what?
He is. What was it? He's the saint of football.
You
He
know
is
what?
the golden boot.
It's sad, yeah.
He-
You know what?
You just need him and a defensive line, and you've got yourself a league.
You know what?
Do
I'm
you
gonna
think
be-
United are going to put out 150 mil, or do you think it's going to be City or Tottenham's just going to be there salty because they couldn't get rid of someone who betrayed them like that?
Hear this, yeah. That all can bang, right? Because I feel like this guy, you know, in Prem, it looks like he likes Prem, you know. He doesn't like international football. But we leave that out there. But we ain't paying that much for him. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think either of the Manchester clubs are going for him for good reason. That
No.
is too much money that Levy wants. I think he's just going to come back to Tottenham. And it's a bit sad because he's been twerking for a move. He's not going abroad. And it was only us and City who could get him. We don't want him. Do we need him?
Do we need
Maybe.
him? Exactly.
But not for 150 mil.
No.
We don't need him. I'd rather get one of them boys down in for like 5 mil. Let him play. Then get Harry Kane, man.
You want some random 5 mil player off the street shit?
Yeah, fam. Build him up, fam. Start
Man says he wants Charlie Austin.
Random use of
Yes, on
street
any
Manchester.
youngster, bro. I'd rather we spend 1 mil on a youngster and build him up. Don't let him play. Just don't let him.
I mean,
play
if you're
any
going to do
game.
that, just have our youth academy come through. You don't have to spend
Yeah,
a
we have
penny.
a
Ah, you
youth
see,
academy
that's
for
the
a
thing. Is
reason.
our youth academy strikers booming though?
Elanga's
wingers
pretty
are.
decent.
Nah, that's the thing. See him. I need him to go on loan in Prem, tear it up,
Okay.
and come back. That's what I need. I hate the fact we loan players out to dead leagues because they don't get better.
But realistically, they need to go to teams that are going to play them.
Yeah. So I rather they go Prem or Championship. Forget anywhere else, bro. I just Italy football is a different type of style. Spain football is a different type of style. Germany, same nonsense.
We don't talk
Scotland,
about the
I don't
French
even know
league
why I
here.
would have mentioned Scotland. Forget the French league, man.
Farmers-
French
we don't
league is
talk about
basically-
Farmers League, man.
Bro, it's not even Farmers League. It's sit down there, get paid by PSG, man. Come on.
No, man. PSG literally lost the title and was like, I took that personally.
Trust me, bro, it's that deep. I said the champions of their league. I think what, maybe 6 of them. Like Messi the wages cost more than all of them. I can't even remember what the
Something like that.
Something like that. The man's wages basically overshadows the whole club, bro. And I'm like, really, bro? They won the league.
That's mad. That's completely.
But I don't like
Crazy.
this. Yeah, the centre back was calling them out though, saying, "Yo, how man them just spending bare money like that, and no one want to call them out for it." It's okay.
Like,
Sooner down the line, we're gonna see the fines.
Yeah, but the thing is, they've got enough money to pay off the fines and keep on doing it because it don't make a difference to them.
They pay the fines, man. They can get
Like-
all of the UEFA FIFA guys free dinners in Paris, man. Don't even need to worry about that. That's a side hustle. We have
you
a
say that, but then look at Barcelona and Real Madrid right now. Like specifically
suffering.
Barcelona,
Mhm.
like they ain't got money to wipe their fucking shoes with.
Yeah.
Like they are done.
Yeah, good. That's what they get.
Love to see it.
They went to
You
back
do.
Bro, first of all, they should have sorted out the Messi deal first before they start going. Let me grab Aguero, let me grab Memphis, grab him. Then they turn out, oh, damn, no Messi. Oh. Bro, the league is dead now.
No, but you're saying no Messi here, but then they signed an injured Aguero.
Oh,
He's injured.
well,
He's
Wow.
injured until the new year, or close enough to it.
Yeah.
well, they had to in it because Messi.
They didn't have to. They didn't have to do shit.
Messi asked.
They couldn't afford it.
Remember what Messi says in that club stands. Okay, when he was there, but
It's true. He was the manager.
Okay.
Now I want to see what happens when he plays for PSG. If he's gonna be that Mister, I'm the head man, because Neymar's the head man of PSG.
No, that's messy now.
Nah, ain't
It's messy now.
It's
I
Messi.
won't lie, if Neymar leaves next season, I'm dead.
It's either Messi or Ramos.
Bro,
Yeah.
Nah, they wouldn't even let Ramos go around.
No, Ramos would just start picking people up, innit? And just like, this is
Just
my
start
club.
chucking them.
Honestly,
Start breaking
Neymar
people's
on
arms.
that club for too long,
Dislocating shoulders unprovoked.
bro. But I won't lie though, facing PSG as a French team, I feel bad, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
Messi,
overhyped,
Mbappe.
overrated.
Nah,
You're saying you feel bad for them, yeah, but then they still lost the title last season, innit? So it ain't even that
but
deep.
if they lose the
fine.
title this season, it will
Yeah,
just
then they're gonna show how washed they are, innit? Like, ain't even that big of a thing. Like,
then they gonna-
you brought in a load of dead ballers, yeah, who are hitting retirement age, and your current ballers ain't even up to the fucking message anyway. Like,
anyways, and liberties.
all I'm saying here is like, you can paint shit gold, but it don't mean it's worth anything.
I hope
saying,
that
just
doesn't
saying,
come to bash. I was saying, Champions League groups, PSG. Hey, I hope not, because if that happens, bro, I don't have Rashford to save us. I don't have the owner of Paris.
It's fine. We have Varane now.
You know what, I'd be mad though if Varane and Maguire just handle all three of them, bro. It would be beautiful sights, bro.
Transfer window is coming to a close. Sancho is finally here.
After 10
Finally.
It's taken like 17 years, but it's finally happened.
84 years.
It has been 84 years, literally.
We've got Rafael Varane as well.
Lovely.
It doesn't look like Lingard, Pogba, Jones, Mata or Matic are leaving anytime soon. So, do you think we're going to get anyone else this transfer window?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Who do you think we're getting?
It just has to be a CDM.
We just need a CDM.
Yeah, but they've already stated though that unless they can unload some players, they're not looking to bring anyone else in because it's too much money.
We've got
Which is
I'm
why
gonna be
I
real with
listed
you,
the specific people that they're trying to get rid of.
How long is the
Edward.
transfer deadline?
End of the month. I
They've
think.
extended
Yeah.
it, haven't they?
Have they extended it again?
Well, not again, but it was longer than normal, isn't it? Normally it ends
Okay.
at the end of
No, because like, they extended it last year as well. That's what I'm saying again.
After that performance, Jesse Lingard must be very worried. So,
I think he knows that he's not getting game time, so he's just being stubborn.
If
The thing is
West
that
Ham,
I would personally ask to be sent to like West Ham or somewhere if I was him. Like, he knows he's not going to get played. He loved playing for West Ham.
Yeah,
he was the guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
I say if West Ham can make up the money to bid for him and get it done, and take and take him for 30, then.
But the thing is that 30 mil ain't even that deep. Like, surely West Ham can afford that.
Yeah, but the thing, West Ham's trying to say he ain't worth that much. Might allow it, bro.
Yeah, they're not trying to pay 30.
After he carried them last season, yeah.
They want to pay 25 mil for Jesse Lingard. Honestly, bro, if I was being a P, I would have said 40 mil. Take it or leave it, bro. Straight. Matic can basically dip to one of those random American teams if he really wanted to, but he's holding his spot there. Mata, I don't even know how much we can get for Mata if I really think about it.
Nothing.
Mata basically is Mata's doing right now. Mata's being actually young, bro. Just getting a nice little piece of money.
Yeah, but didn't we re-sign Mata last season?
This season, wasn't it? It's only recent. It's only recent.
Something like that. It was
He
very recent.
barely tried.
Yeah, because he's now with us until 23, isn't he? Is that right?
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
See, and Mata
Yeah,
does.
so he ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, that's the same.
We're gonna have 46-year-old Mata running up and down that wing.
Trust me, bro.
Why can't you just go into coaching?
You know what? That's one thing. This is what's gonna happen. Yeah, Mata's gonna be a coach for Man United sooner or later. I accepted the fate.
Can't it be sooner?
I know.
like now, like right now.
But right now, if you feel fit, you feel fit in it. Matic can easily go.
Yeah,
Pereira has stated that it's his time to go. So I don't know who's gonna buy him or who's gonna loan him out. But he said he wants playing time now. So I'm like, cool, buy it, go on a 25 mil, bro. If I don't care no more, buy.
I don't know. I'm done with these people.
And Phil Jones, we can't get rid of him.
He wants to play, innit?
The sad thing about it, and I don't want it to happen.
Don't do that. Don't be like that, Andy.
Hey, the sad thing about it is, and I don't want it to happen really, and I don't really want to lose him. Bali may go.
We got Varane. He can go.
Yeah,
he
Because
can
of
go.
Varane now.
Okay.
He can go. We got Varane. I'm sorry.
I won't lie, it looks like he may have to dip.
Yeah, but no one's going to buy him either, are they? Let's be honest.
Bali signed a new contract, did he not?
I think he did.
Yeah. Where is he going to get playtime?
He ain't gonna. Honestly, FA Cup.
He's the new right back because Wan-Bissaka's shit, innit?
Yeah, you know, play Bali CDM, bro. That's all you need. Forget everything else, fam. Bali will yank a man, intercept ball in mid-air. Doesn't even need to worry about that.
But Andy and Amrit, did you guys think anyone else was going to get brought in? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think they're specifically looking for a DM, and looking at the Leeds game, I think that is the one position that they still need to get. I think they are looking pretty nice all over the pitch other than there. I think you can't really play Fred and McTominay, in my opinion, because they are the same person. We've said this to death last season, and I think you need to go with one or the other. I'd argue that neither of them are first team worthy. I think you need to get a fresh new CDM to come in, a young one. I know we're looking at Camavinga. I don't know how much he's going to cost, but I think you need someone of that ilk. Man, fuck it. Just get Kante or Ndidi. Like, just, I don't know, splash it. Splash it.
Just splash it on Ndidi and tell him come home.
And what we really should be doing is forcing people out of their contracts because, like, you know, Ollie's a nice guy and that, but Jones needs to go. Mata needs to go. Matic needs to go. Lingard needs to go. Bailly needs to go. Like, I don't care whether
free meal ticket. Yeah, get rid of
too many.
I don't care how they feel. Like, morale is
Jones,
we're not here to be friends at the
give
end
up
of the day.
number 4 to Varane. Yeah, have some shame, Jones. Look. I'm gonna look in this camera. Phil Jones, you have some shame, bruv. Wouldn't give up the number 4 to Varane. Who are you?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. He's ready to play football again. That's what you.
Yeah, man, he wants to play.
Even just seeing him in the background in training pictures is pissing me off now. Like,
I would be so dead.
Like, you need to have shame and get out of this club now. Like, have shame, retire. It's done. You're done.
Beautiful. If he comes on the pitch and like Capital One Cup match, fam.
I'm not gonna lie.
That number 4. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When you told me that, Ty, the one thing I thought is, why didn't the rest of the players just rush him in the locker room? Because what is that?
Honestly, he has no. Honestly, I want to be real. Phil Jones has no rights at the club. He's done nothing for him to be like, no, I'm not giving you the 4.
What has he done? What has he done for this club?
And as the club as well. Maybe Varane was being nice and be like, okay, cool, I'll just take 19 if he doesn't want to give it up. But the club would have been, allow it. Shut up and give me that 4.
Punch him up.
44, 94, bro. About 4. As I said, it must look like he feel like he's gonna play again, but he ain't, bro. Why are you not giving up your kit number, bro? You don't even play. You're injured.
From when Martial's 9 got taken off, yeah, to give to who was it again? Ibrahimovic. Like, you could take the 4 off Jones. Come on, he doesn't play. No. All he needs is to slap that man in the meeting room. Man.
Honestly, it's the same way how
he's a fraud.
Cavani didn't want to give 7 to Sancho, so he put 20.
Respect that.
Respect that. Then I respect how
number 7 is number 7 is a sacred number.
Yeah, and I understand. He could pick 25. 2 out of 7. It's still there.
But like,
Still there.
when Cavani leaves next year, yeah, Sancho can then pick up that number in it. But
Of
for
course,
right now,
Yeah.
there's no need for him to pick up that number.
He's auditioning for the number 7. I like the way we got it.
Audition for
Yeah.
number 7. I like
It's got
that.
to be
Mata has
earned.
8, right?
Nobodies that come into this club.
Exactly.
Like Maria.
Wait,
Never
Okay,
forgive
Michael
that.
Owen.
I'll never
Wait.
forgive that.
Wait, Mata has 8, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
he still won a league
Yeah.
with us, though.
Oh yeah. Mata actually.
I mean, thank you for your service.
I mean, he never got that at Liverpool. There, I'm just saying. Never.
You know, the thing is, yeah, both fan clubs hate him, so I don't even know what he was doing.
It was a wild time. It was a wild time.
Yeah, that was one of those tactical movements. Yeah, it's like, I've never won anything. I want to win something. I want to get on my CV.
Textbook definition of a glory hunter. I would say.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Before we wrap up, is there any final comments that anyone would like to bring forward about the summer Leeds match? Anything? Yes, Amrit.
Phil Jones, find shame and find it for us. Get out of my club. You don't deserve that number 4. You don't deserve that number 4 more than I deserve that number 4. How dare you? Seek shame, Phil Jones.
Right villain right
shame.
Now. You know, by my
Agreed.
tears. We win a cup.
Oh, and buy a
Francis
CD
pulled it off
when
his
you go.
neck. I'm like,
Mostly seek shame, Phil Jones. Seek shame.
trust me.
Find something.
In all the numbers to get, bro, you have to stick with that. Oh, it's rough, fam. 19 as a centre back. Yeah. It remind me of the days when I had 9 as a centre back. It was so weird.
It's wrong. It's just wrong.
I went to a coach who went, bro, why 9? He's like, oh, that's the only shot we have left. Like, so wait, then what does a striker have?
We found it in Lost and Found, bro.
I look at our striker. He has 5. I'm like, why? Hello. Then you know what? My centre back partner comes and be like, I want the number 9 shirt. I'm like, bro, you're not even a striker too. Why you wear? You know, I said, I take the 4, bro. I'll take the 4, man. Back, go away, man. I said 9. And what? A winger had 99. I'm like, what is this? Reserve.
Oh no.
Getting out of hand, man.
I would quickly like to say I think we're gonna beat Southampton at least 3-0.
Of course.
Yes.
You know what?
Easily.
We're beating Southampton 8-0 again. Let's go.
Right, make it 10, fam. Make it 10.
I am playing games. Well, we
Get
reenact.
Hendo in on the.
Hey, we reenact busting up.
Sancho hat trick.
Hey, I wouldn't. Hey, bro, we're reenacting that whole. Yo, Martial said it was a foul. I feel so bad for that guy till today. Martial said it was a foul. That ref was cold. I won't lie.
It was Mike Dean. We know about him. We know about him.
Man, the game was done. He still gave a red card. Like, allow it.
He was doing his job. Unlike the one in the Euros final. But...
He did it, bro. He didn't need to do him like that, bro. He seems already losing 8-0, bro. And you go, you know what? You're so dead, you'll never play the next game.
Oh no.
I just want to take that one-man match, bro.
Okay. But yeah. So we're away to Southampton. Is 10-0 really what you're going with, Andy?
10-0. Lock it in.
10-0.
I'll put a tenner on it.
Repeat the away glory that we saw last season. Like, are we going to do
Yes,
it?
sir.
Again?
Okay.
Yes, sir. The hair's gonna score.
Yeah, imagine though.
They're going to get a penalty. Bruno is going to give it to De Gea. He's going
Of course.
to step up.
He scored 4 goals already at that point. Yeah, man.
Redeem yourself, brother. Redeem yourself.
Honestly, if I was a striker, I would have done the same thing.
Oh,
Bro.
crap.
We're winning 5-0. We got a pen. De Gea, come, bro.
Take a punt, mate.
You
Take a
people are
punt.
just.
Bro, we were staying goal, bro. Do your thing, bro.
I thought I was shithousery last year, but this.
This is new season shithousery, and I love it.
Bro, that 90th minute penalty, bro. Sub me off with the keeper, bro. He's taking.
All right. Okay, so we're all predicting wins, yeah? Love to see it. So one thing just like to address really quickly, a bit on a sadder note. In between the last podcast and this one, my dad decided that he didn't want to be here anymore, and he died of cancer. And yeah, it was very shocking, very sudden, and unfortunately, he's not going to be able to watch any more of our amazing podcasts in the future. But we will respect him and miss him anyway. So yeah, rest in peace to my dad.
Agreed. Yeah, he was a great man. I've met him a couple of times, and he always made me laugh. It was such a big character, and I hope that we can win some silverware this season and properly honor your dad.
That's the least we can do as a team is win some silverware.
I mean, England decided not to do it, so it's Man United has to take it up. Sad times. There will be a picture. Yes, hopefully we can go on and win the league, maybe even Europe as well. Because fuck Chelsea, don't deserve shit.
Can we talk about how they signed our rejects? They got Lukaku back. I'm just saying.
Look, yeah, I was going to say, he wasn't good enough for him then. I don't think it's going to be good enough for him now.
Honestly, I don't know why he came back.
The
man has no respect for himself. That's why. Yeah. Absolutely zero respect.
Chelsea rejected him, by the way.
I swear he was originally a Chelsea player. He got loaned out to Everton, came back to Chelsea, actually went to Everton, came to us, Inter Milan, is now back at Chelsea. The man's been at Chelsea 3 times.
This man is moving.
The 2 previous times he's been shit. What's going to change?
Okay, you might need to bleep it out, but man is moving like a slut. He is moving like one.
Amber has spoken.
I want that to be the name of this episode.
It's done. It's finished.
I'm sorry, someone needs to say it. Like, you can't just keep jumping bed to bed, Lukaku, and going back to your exes, okay? It's not how things run. Have some principles. Have some decency. Like Phil Jones. Find some shame.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
No, I don't apologize. We needed that.
Don't. The thing is, like, what's actually going to change? Like, this is the 3rd time he's been at the club.
He has Mount.
That's so bad. That's such a bad track record.
Mount is not even top 5 number 10s in the league. I'm not even gonna lie.
I need him to come playing in those bootcut jeans and Timberlands like he did at time in United. I need him to come in full Timberlands, bootcut jeans, playing like he doesn't know his left from his right foot. That's what I need, because that will just make me so happy.
Lukaku's first touch is still non-existent.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm on first touch watch.
Every time.
Every minute this guy gets a pass like that, man doesn't have to touch it, bro.
The thing is, you're gonna have Lukaku with all these Rolf touches. You've got Werner who can't play with his back towards goal. Like
Stormtrooper.
literally spaghetti shots everywhere. Like it's
bro. Even it's so bad, man. This man has like hardly scored because he can never get. Like, why are you even a forward, bro? Just pass the ball.
Why are you a forward, you know? That is so deep.
Why are you doing your job?
Really, bro, right? You're getting paid to score goals, and what have you hit? Nothing, bro.
He's hit Rose a couple times.
Couple. But he's been a stormtrooper for most of his life.
But it's a minor. We don't have to talk about this, but like Chelsea must have the most bloated squad, especially forwards, because they've got Werner, as you said. They've got Abraham.
No, it's only Abraham's.
Abraham's.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
It's on to Roma.
Is Batshuayi still there?
I think so.
Well, mad. And who else have they got?
They got Pulisic. They got Mount. They've now got
Havertz.
Lukaku. They've got Havertz. They've got Ziyech.
It's mad. That's a lot.
They've got a lot of attacking-minded players, and obviously we can't say that they've done nothing. They won Champions League, but at the same time, it's I don't know. If I was a Chelsea fan, it'd feel shallow.
Yeah. Right, no one's calling Chelsea the best team in the league.
Who did they even beat to get the Champions League?
The worst team in the league.
We'll leave it there.
And on that bombshell,
Yeah. On that bombshell, Brentford beat Arsenal 2-0.
Oh, they got
that
panic.
was for you, Dad.
They got ruined.
Hey,
Arsenal
it's-
fans,
Zero.
yeah, come
Zero.
at me. I
Hey,
swear to God,
hey.
yeah. Ever try to
Papa
say
Zero.
Arsenal's good as United anymore? Yeah,
Hey.
come at me, fam.
Let-
Come
let-
at
The
me.
let-
It
new
ain't
London
happening.
derby, what you saying? The new
Hey.
London derby, what
Hey.
you saying?
Hey, all I'm saying, at least we never considered a goal from a throw-in like that, bro. That was disgusting. Your
Disgraceful.
defenders were nowhere, bro. Bro, your keeper, what was he doing hugging my man, bro? Man was
50 million Ben White, yeah.
Nah. People were talking about Wan-Bissaka going for 50 million. How dare you talk here when you signed Ben White for 50 million?
Look, all I'm saying here is Ty from Arsenal TV would be saying something along the lines of, we make good deals here at Arsenal. We buy good players. Yeah. Sometimes you make mistakes, but then you have to make those mistakes to understand that they're mistakes. And it's not a mistake to make a mistake. And that's why we bought him.
What?
Make it make sense.
It did. That's the worrying thing.
Closed caption. Ty just put the gif up of the Mexican man with mustache laughing.
That's a bit mad.
Ah, man. All I'm
Talk
saying.
about a team that needs keepers and strikers.
I would like
And
to
defenders.
say,
And reserves.
Hey, Saka, online, man. If you want a good youth team, you can come to us
Saka,
anytime.
come, please. Saka, I love you, please. I'm like
transfer,
number one in the fangirl for Saka, please.
We'll take you with the Kings, bro. Look, we already have two of the young Kings. You can might as well come up to Manchester, because London ain't doing you anymore.
Can I just say, right, we've spoken about it all summer as well. I mean, I know we're like well over time, but this needs to be talked about. I'm going to Old Trafford tomorrow to burn our contract with Adidas. But can I just say, them man there is style over substance. Bang out the kits, yeah? 2-0 L to Brentford.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey, they're just a
Them
fashion
man-
company,
And then
man.
the Arsenal fans want to get riled up when I say that, but them man there is style over substance.
Look,
Oh,
Amrit,
shit,
what you have to remember, yeah, is Arsenal's one of the big six in it. Yeah. So like,
Bro, hey,
to other Arsenal fans,
Championship
innit?
Big Six.
Sean, did you say Leicester? I'm sorry, come again. I heard, did you
Yeah,
not say Leicester?
Is it Leicester? But
I swear, I don't remember Leicester
yeah.
with Abraham.
Look, yeah, Leicester, Tottenham, Everton, they're not even in it yet. Arsenal's the big six from. Yeah, like
Big,
yeah, you have to understand that they've got history.
They've got
They-
history of big
they've got.
disappointments.
All they've got is capital, man.
They've got
Not
history
the same.
of being
one
fourth.
time.
I think it's Arsenal that's like they've never been relegated. United's been relegated. Like who are we? Like
We never got
we-
relegated.
I mean, we did. I think it was in the
We did.
'70s before the we got
Yeah.
dropped into Division 2 by is it Tommy Docherty? Is that the right manager? I think that's the right manager.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I know he was Scottish, and he brought in a load of Scottish players, and they couldn't play in the English league because Scottish players are shit.
As you said, he brought in a load of Scottish players. It made sense why we got relegated, fam.
it made perfect sense. It made perfect sense. Yeah, but like, unlike Arsenal, we got relegated in it. Yeah, so how are we talking smack on Arsenal? But then they lost to Brentford 2-0. So
They're just a social media company, man. Football's on the
Online.
side.
The
No,
keeper's
it's just
dead.
the same.
Instagram influencers of the Premier League, my friend.
Mhm. Don Robbie is their biggest star.
Bubble tea.
So
Saka's their biggest star. I don't hear none else. Aubameyang who? Levenzi who?
They're nowhere to be seen. Them
was
men are
it-
ill. Them
is
men
it-
are ill.
Is it Ben White?
Yeah.
Is it
White.
Ben White? I swear Rashford made him skank like 6 times in Brighton's show,
like,
bro.
he broke his ankles, fam.
Remember when Rashford was like, shit.
Oh,
Part
jeez.
2, man. Don't worry, man. When Rashford gets his shoulders ready, you gotta see how that Arsenal backline gonna.
Oh, jeez.
That was a nice way to end, guys.
Yes. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I've totally forgotten what the socials are, Andy. I don't know what the socials are.
Red Devils Advocate on Twitter. RD
Okay.
Advocate on Instagram.
Red Devils
I need a
Advocate
Wanda-
on Twitch.
That's right.
Wan-Bissaka, I need a goal because we need to see this at OT.
Yeah.
We need to see this at OT. Come on,
It's
I
such
will
a
lose
banging
it.
celebration.
Right.
I
It's
will
so good.
lose it.
Hey, he was so close to get one last game, bro. I saw him gas. He ran, was in the middle. All he had to do was just get the shot off, but he got clamped before he could get the shot off. Poor man.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. But anyways,
Yeah.
make sure you check out the socials and watch me be the best striker on pro clubs. Because I am. I know I'm offside all the time, but that's
Are you the best? What?
my goals and my assists speak for itself. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. When he's not offside.
Well, I'm not offside, yeah, but I look like Griezmann right now, so don't watch the face when you see the pro club. Yeah.
Okay.
I went from Mashford to Sancho
Rashford?
to Griezmann.
Rashford.
Yeah. So
Tyrone
basically,
Rashford's.
His
so
name is
Tyrone
basically,
Rashford's.
Yeah.
Man
I
like
named-
Rashford.
I
Man
named my
like
pro
Rashford.
Mashford, right? It's the beautiful name. So every time you
Keep the
speak
country Mashford's match.
Mashford, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
feeding the kids
But
all of
you had to feed the kids in it, so you had to get that mash out.
I'll mash out. What's that green thing again? I can't even remember it, fam. I can't remember. I was in a mash shop, bro. You know, you go to mash, you get like the beef or whatever it is with the green stuff next to it. I don't even know. All I don't know, fam. Is that just make sure you check out your local mash shop, bro.
It's talking about my match.
Are they sponsoring the pod though? Why are you
Fine
shouting at random mash shops, fam?
I don't. Cause
Call
I
your
only know.
local player
Hey,
match. That's
bro,
basically what I'm
I don't know, yeah, because I only seen one in my life and I never knew they existed. Like, imagine, bro. Hey, I'm in my
I knew
NC,
it.
Why
you
match
know,
shops are like unicorns?
see chicken and everything, yeah. And then I roll up in
Love it up.
London. I roll up in London for the first time for working. I just
Take care, everyone. We love you.
Support your local player match.